Alright, today we're going to take a look at a genuine MRE. It's going to be Menu No.7 Beef Brisket, and it was packaged by Spaco. This one has one of these printed date codes. I'm not exactly sure if that's 1233, 1283, 1238, something like that. Anyway, the 200-somethingth day of 2011. So this one's about 5 years old. Go ahead and take a look and see what's inside of here. We have our brisket entree, seasoned beef brisket slices and gravy. Here's the ingredients. If you care to see those, you can pause here to look at them. A lot of ingredients. And here's the nutrition facts. A lot of sodium as expected. We also have crackers, plain cheese spread, flameless ration heater, hot beverage bag, which is going to come in handy out in the wilderness. We have our MRE spoon, cocoa beverage powder, and it's very convenient. This comes in the contoured pouch with the zip top. Oatmeal cookie. Oh, that's different. Chocolatos. 1286 on that one. And biscuit. This is something, these have been around for a while. Usually you get the crackers and the wheat snack bread, but they've, over the past few years, they've added quite a few other bread products. And I've actually never had a biscuit before, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. An accessory kit, accessory pack. This one is accessory pack B. And it's a little bit on the light side. See, it doesn't have a heck of a lot in there. But one of the things it has is it has a raspberry beverage-based powder. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to have a lemon tea, according to what I saw on MREinfo.com. So it's sort of a bonus. Mosquitoes are biting out here. I also have a moist towelette, salt, toilet paper, and this is interesting. I don't know if this is a mistake, but we actually have 2 packs of gum. Alright, and there's our meal. Let's go ahead and get it all set up and have something to eat. Alright, we'll start off by heating up the entree. The brisket entree here, which is packed on the 265th day of 2011. Flameless ration heater. I'm going to go ahead and heat up the cocoa beverage powder too. I don't need to use the hot beverage bag for this, as you might normally have to because it's in this pouch. So instead, I'll just add the 6 ounces of water. And it does give you this fill line here, but to be even more convenient, I'm going to go ahead and use the fill line on the hot beverage bag. A little 6-ounce line right there. And I'll pour that into here. And zip that up. And give it a good shake. And I'm going to actually take some of the air out of there. brisket in the flameless ration heater. And activate that with a little bit of water. Turn this over. I just want to get the water into the individual heating elements. Make sure they're all wet, so they're all activated. Alright, it's starting to heat up. You can hear that. I'm going to slide this back into the box. And I'm going to put the cocoa beverage on the other side of the heating elements, outside of the bag. And then we'll put the whole thing, lean it at an angle on a rock or something. And give that about 10-15 minutes to heat up. And while that does its thing, we'll check out what else we have. We have the crackers, the 291st day of 2011. Nice little hiss there. We get the cheese spread for that. Could have put that in with the flameless ration heater, but I think it's fine cold. You have to knead it up, of course. Nice yellow cheese spread right there. And we have the oatmeal cookie, which feels quite smashed up in here. Yeah. That's okay. Sure, it's going to taste fine. Let's see what these chocolatos are all about. Little chocolate toffee. And then the biscuit. Interesting shape. Now the raspberry beverage base powder is supposed to be added to 20 ounces of bottled water. It's a very convenient thing. It's a nice little touch there. If you don't have a bottle of water though, you're going to have to do something different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reuse the hot beverage bag since I didn't need it for the cocoa. And I'm just going to mix it up in that. I don't think we're going to be able to get 20 ounces of water into this. It's the highest marking is 12 ounces, and you can certainly go higher than that, but probably going to go a little bit less than the 20. Looks like plasma, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit more water, not too much. And close this up. Make sure it's zipped up there. And give that a good shake. I think it's all mixed up pretty good. Now being outdoors, of course, you can just drink this right out of the bag. Just do that a little bit here. Tastes good. You'd have to be careful not to make a mess. I mean, it is a plastic bag. But luckily I do have a little cup I can put some of this in. And zip up the rest later. Alright, and that's pretty much it, I believe, except for the the entree and the cocoa. Do the cocoa first. It got quite warm. May not be hot cocoa, but it's slightly better than lukewarm cocoa. This meal did not come with coffee. That's probably the reason I decided to heat up the cocoa. And let's check out the brisket. Let's get some heat to it. And I'm going to actually make use of the toilet paper to help dry this off a little bit so it's not quite so slimy, make it a little bit easier to open. That looks good. There's some fat in here. Is that what this is? Or gravy that didn't quite get warm enough? I don't know. It's, everything else is liquidy. But let's see how this looks on the plate. And it's looking really good. A nice piece of beef right here. These mosquitoes are everywhere. Nice cut of beef there. It's in this nice gravy. This looks really good. It smells good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Yeah, some good eating. It's not too, from what I remember from the beef roast one, it's kind of similar. It's definitely good. Let me give this biscuit a taste by itself. Mosquitoes killing me here. It looks like a biscuit. Tastes like one too. It's pretty dry. Seems to have a little bit of a sweetness to it, which is kind of nice. Let's try some biscuit. Biscuit with brisket. It's a good combination. Yeah, a big chunk of beef right there. That's like real meat. Yeah, that's really good. I do have to try some of this other stuff. Let's see. Try to have some of the cocoa while it's still on the warm side. That's good. Your standard MRE cocoa. We'll try this cheese spread on the cracker. Kind of a standard thing. I think we know what to expect from that. And that's what you get. That very processed cheese, like a cheese whiz kind of a thing. Very salty, a lot of flavor. I know it's not for everybody, but I've always liked that. We're already getting to dessert. Here's the oatmeal cookie. Which is good, it has that nice crunch, nice sweetness. Just a classic. I'm going to try the raspberry beverage. That's good. It's got that definitely sweetness to it, definitely a Kool-Aid kind of a thing. You know, if you want just plain water, that's fine, but if you want something a little bit different, that changes things up. And the raspberry is sort of different flavor for MREs. You know, it's nice to get something other than the lemon, lime, grape, tropical punch, all that stuff. I guess that just leaves us with the Chocolatos. Nice little thing. You could throw this into your cargo pocket. Have a little snack for on the run. Not really a heck of a lot of ingredients in that. It's like a chocolate toffee. Pretty good. I think that's about all there is to this meal. Get my toilet paper napkin. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and then clean up my mess and try and get out of here before these mosquitoes eat me alive. So that was a look at Menu No. 7 Beef Brisket MRE. Thank you for watching.